how's it going, guys? My name is Zach with The Movie Castle, and today we're going to be taking a look at the 2024 Dollar Tree Halloween pencils. These are kind of an interesting thing. Basically, every year Dollar Tree puts out these Halloween pencils. There's 4 different packs, and the designs actually change from year to year, so the 2024 pencils will be different from the 23 and the 22. I do think these are really interesting, and I love to always open them up and see what designs Dollar Tree's come up with. And I will say that when I've given them out to kids for trick-or-treating, they do seem to respond to them pretty well. And I know if I was a kid, I would have loved to get something like this, because I love to keep that fun Halloween spirit and energy to help me get through a long and boring school day. And also, I will say, unlike candy, these don't expire, so if you have a little bit light load on trick-or-treaters this year, you can just save them for next year and they'll still be good, so that's pretty fun as well. Overall, I always like to see what cool designs Dollar Tree came up with. I got all 4 packs, so let's switch over to the close-up camera and do a bit of unboxing and see what all the designs are. Alright, here we are inside the castle taking a closer look at Dollar Tree's Halloween pencils. I have all 4 packs here, and I'm going to be looking at them in the order of the funner 2 first and the more serious 2 later on. That is kind of a weird thing with these Dollar Tree pencils, is they kind of give you some wackier packs and then some more serious packs. Now, I will say last year, you could tell the packs really easy because the erasers would match across the tops on all of them, but this year we get 4 different eraser colors in each pack, so you have to really just kind of mind what the image is on there. And this first pack I do find to be really fun, wacky, and cartoony, and I think is probably my favorite. Let's take a quick look at the top. This is the new seasonal collection design. Last year was a pumpkin, $1.25, and we get 16 of them. And there's what the back looks like. And it's this classic bag with board and staple. Let's crack that open. Alright. Now we have 4 of each design. The first one I'm really excited about is the eyeball design. Dollar Tree also sells eyeball candy, and whenever I gave that out to kids, they love the eyeball candy, and I'm sure they're going to love this eyeball pencil as well. I might wind up keeping one of these for myself. The next pencil is your most standard one in this group, and I think they keep some standard pattern designs because not every school likes wacky, crazy pencils. They might find it distracting. So here's just an orange checkery pattern. Up next, a fun little pattern with Trick or Treat and Candy Corn, and then we also get like black cats and skulls, and unfortunately a bit of them get cut off, but there's like pumpkins and these sort of, I guess those are supposed to be candied apples, and is that a donut? But this is your fun Tricks and Treats one, and it's got the Trick or Treat logo there with bones dividing it. The final pencil in this first pack is purple, with a bunch of different kinds of candy on it. You want something fun and Halloweeny? Why not just a bunch of candy? Some cool stuff here, a really fun and festive one. I really do like the little jack-o'-lantern candy there, and I think they even got some like old school mints on here. That's pretty fun. Let's crack open the second pack. The second pack is still fun and cartoony, but probably not quite as over the top as the first. I really do like this first pencil, black and white, skull and bones. That's pretty cool. The skeleton's always a really fun Halloween character, and here we get him in various pieces all across it with a fun orange eraser. The second pack, we get a kind of witchy theme without being over the top. We get your black cats, your bats, and we get a owl with a little witch's hat. Combine that with this green stripy design and a fun purple top. Yeah, this is pretty cool. A good wacky little pencil there. Up next, we have jack-o'-lanterns on a white background. This is a really fun one. We get weird little jack-o'-lanterns that are kind of smushed like that. We get your bigger standard jack-o'-lantern, and then little polka dots in between them. And then lastly, one that I really like, we get one with ghost on it, which is always cool, but the ghosts have little things, like this ghost is carrying a trick-or-treat bucket, this ghost has a witch's hat, and we get the stars in the sky behind them, and I think there are a few little bats there. So that's the end of pack 2. Let's move on to pack 3. Crack this open. Pack 3 is a bit more of a serious kind of down-to-earth aesthetic. We see this first one is a text pencil that says spooky on it with these big eyes, but also this pattern in it that kind of makes it look like writing paper, so kind of muting it, something that's kind of a wacky concept and then dulling it and making it a little bit more serious, and we'll see that with the other ones as well. This one has bats, lots of different bats. We get the big solid ones, then we get ones like this that are shaded in, but not just shaded in, it's a spiderweb pattern, and then like this orange one as well, that's pretty cool. And all that, again, almost in a paper-like background. The third one, it's jack-o'-lanterns, but they almost seem like those fabric decorative jack-o'-lanterns, especially when they have a pattern on them like this one does. But we see some spider webs, a little scenery there, and then we get like a jack-o'-lantern with a witch's hat, and then like 3 different styled pumpkins stacked on top of each other. And what does that say? Haunted house there? So yeah, it's cool, it's pumpkins, it's jack-o'-lanterns, but we get that this is a little bit more of an artsy, decorative one, kind of a Hobby Lobby feel. And then lastly in this pack, we get another pattern-based pencil, and this one is purely black, white, and orange in a nice checkered design there. You gotta have a few pattern ones, and hey, this got all the colors right. The last pack takes that aesthetic again and kind of makes it old school and classy. We'll look at some of the images in here. This first pencil was actually really interesting. It's probably inspired by Edgar Allan Poe's The Raven. We get really nice hand-drawn ravens on this, but we also get leaves and moths and spiders' webs, and they're all very realistically drawn. This is a really interesting, very kind of serious pencil, but hey, I like Poe. Good to see a raven-based pencil. Up next, we have a text pencil, and this will say a bunch of things like boo and midnight, and there it says Halloween, and I think there might be, yeah, I think that says, what does that say, witch there? It kind of gets cut off, but it's black with white writing and, you know, scribbling a bunch of cool haunted words on it. Yeah, again, this pack is very muted and down to earth. The third pencil in this pack has that same sort of realistic detailed drawing as the last one, but this one we get to see some, I guess those are witches' cauldrons, I'm not sure what's coming out of the top there, a skull and crossbones, a bone, a mushroom right there, and some butterflies in a jar. Yeah, this is really a more serious pack than the others, which I do find kind of strange, but if an adult wants a pencil, this would be fun. And the last pencil in the last pack I have to nominate for being the funnest pencil in a very serious pack, and that's this really cool spiderweb pencil. Purple on white, lots of weird, crazy, wacky stuff going on. Cool black eraser. Yeah, this is a really fun pencil. I always thought spiders were really cool, and this has got a bunch of cool webs on it. That's really fun. So that was the last pencil of the last pack. Here is one of each that I've put all together, and we're getting you a nice fun spread of all the pencils. I do gotta love all the wacky and crazy colors in here. The oranges and the greens and the purples. These are pretty fun, and I know I'm posting this a little later in the year than I meant to, and it's almost Halloween by the time I post this, but they usually have plenty of these, and like I said, a Halloween treat that doesn't expire, something a little bit different, and a way for the kids to take the Halloween season into the schoolroom with them. I always find this pretty fun. At 16 for $1.25, they're a pretty good deal, and I'll definitely hand out most of these, but I will grab a couple of them for myself and keep the Halloween season going as I'm drawing. Overall, I really do like these, and I hope the kids do as well. Anyway, to everyone who's watched so far, thank you for watching. To everyone who's liked and subscribed, thank you. You really are helping the channel out. I'll leave a relevant playlist on the bottom. If you guys want to see more videos kind of like this, you can click right there and see more. And you should be able to find my reviews for a couple of the past year's Dollar Tree pencils as well, if you want to see how the designs have changed over time. Anyway, have a good day. See you guys again very, very soon. Relevant playlist here. Have a good day now.